Welcome back to the fourth episode of the QPR Career Mode from D&M's Football on FIFA. And it's been a little while in between the last episodes. We'll blame the Euros for that. Do apologise, it has taken a while. In the last episode, you would have seen we made two new signings to join Halilovic, the other new signing, Curtis and Steve Cook from Bournemouth. So we go straight into it today with our second league game of the season. It's up against Stoke City and all the new signings are in the team. Let's see what difference they can make. And Stoke are hotly tipped for promotion this season. So it's going to be a very tough game here at the Kai and Prince Foundation Stadium. But these are the. I mean, it's an early game in the season. It's only the second game of the season, so the result isn't a major factor today. Obviously, we'd like to get the win, but we just want to see a good performance against a very good Stoke team, and they're on the attack early doors in this game, 6 minutes in. But it's a good tackle there, and maybe we can hit him on the counter here. Here's Charlie Austin. Oh, that's a lovely ball over the top. What can Chair do? Is Chair? Oh, good save by the keeper, but it's a good start from QPR. We defended well at the back and we sprung it forward on the counter-attack, and the shot was pushed round by the goalkeeper. Eddie Howe very pleased with what he's seen in the first 6 minutes. So corner to come in here. Can we take advantage and get a goal early doors and put pressure on Stoke? The ball swung in. Oh, it's just headed out. It was in the right areas, but we can keep this alive. Ball's played across, but no, it was a bad pass. And Stoke, what can they do now? We're only 11 minutes in, and the game is very end to end. Stoke have got the chance here, and that's a good tackle by the defender. And Todd Kane can bring it out. He's picked out Chair, who's picked out Willock, and it's back to Chair. He looked, might have been offside. The linesman's flag stays down. Chair's got a chance here, surely. Oh, it's straight at the goalkeeper. Straight at the goalkeeper. What was he thinking? He should have put some curl on that shot there, and we could have been 1-0 up. But we're creating chances. We're just not taking them, and we don't want that to come and bite us on the bum. And he's slid in there and missed the tackle. The ball's played through, saved. Good save by the keeper. I thought the follow-up was going to drop to the Stoke attacker, but the danger's still not over though. Stoke are building up another attack. It's the same pass again, and another save by the keeper. That's a good save. Two great saves by Dieng has prevented us from dropping the goal. And the score remains 0-0 halfway through this, nearly about half hour into the first half, I think. 40 minutes into the first half. It's nearly half time. Can we deal with this Stoke corner and preserve this 0-0 lead? 0-0 draw at the minute even. 0-0 lead. I was watching England-Scotland. Oh, it's off the line. Yeah, Scotland celebrating a 0-0 draw like they'd won it. It's just rubbed off into my commentary, I suppose, but never mind, eh? And what can we do now? We've got a chance here. And he's in, he's got to score. He's taking the lead. Yes, what a goal. He ran all the way through the pitch, and Halilovic on his second start for QPR has got his first goal for the club. And it's a lovely finish. He had a long way to go. He managed to run all the way with the ball. I mean, where was Stoke's defence? They were all over the place, but Halilovic running from about the penalty spot, and he's buried it into the bottom right-hand corner. Oh, it's a great goal, great finish, and that's a 1-0 lead for QPR against Stoke. And Halilovic with his first goal for the club since joining on a 4-year deal in the last episode. So we're coming up to half-time here, and there is the half-time whistle. So we got the goal when it mattered, just before half-time. Halilovic stuck it away to give us a 1-0 lead. I mean, Stoke have had some chances as well. The keeper's made two great saves, and they've had one cleared off the line as well. So it's by far, it's not an easy game this, and we've worked well to go into the half-time lead with a 1-0 lead. So Let's see what we can do in this second half. And Stoke are on the attack straight away. The ball's played out wide here. What can they do? We're defending well. We're keeping them out there. But just as I said that, Todd Kane went to go and intercept the pass when he should have stayed in position. And they've got a chance to work something here. Is he offside? No. Kept on. Headed out by Steve Cook on his debut. Oh, he's gone in for the tackle and he's missed it. And it's 1-1. And Steve Cook on his debut for QPR. Eddie Howe's kingpin from his Bournemouth days. He's brought him into QPR. And it looks like he was at fault for this goal here. I mean, the ball's come across. He slid in too early. And Stoke have grabbed the goal and it's 1-1 here at Loftus Road. I mean, yeah, it's a good finish. But we shot ourselves in the foot, really. And Eddie Howe's fuming with Steve Cook. Cannot believe it. He just doesn't believe it. But now we need to stay strong and we need to preserve this 1-1 draw. Because Stoke are going to come at us now. Oh, that's a great tackle. And what can Charlie Austin do here? He's gone for goal from a long way out, trying to catch the keeper off guard. But the keeper was well positioned to just pick that up and say thank you very much. But we're on the attack again here. 65 minutes in. Ball's played across. And it ain't out of danger. Oh, good header by the Stoke defender. And what can they do now? Can they spring a counter-attack on us? It looks like they're quite content with a point, and that's a bad tackle there from Ilian Chair. And he's been booked. So a yellow card for Chair there. He's going to have to watch his tackling for the rest of the game. I mean, there's not long left, almost 20 minutes left. So we're going to mix it up a bit. Dykes is coming on, and someone else is coming on as well, but I didn't see their names. But let's see if we can. No, it was Field. Field has come on for Johansson, and Dykes come on for Charlie Austin. So let's see now if we can turn this 1-1 draw into a 2-1 lead with some fresh players on the field. But at the minute, Stoke have got the ball and they're attacking again. Ball's played in, headed out, and it's a good tackle. It wasn't headed out enough, and Stoke did have a chance there to have a shot at goal, but it was charged down. And 10 minutes to go, we've got the ball. We need to get forward now and try and grab a second goal. Here's Ronan Curtis with a ball into Dykes. What can Dykes do here? He's going all the way. It's Dykes, he's got to score. Oh, that run. What a great run that was, and then the finish just let him down. A tame effort. And the keeper saved it. I thought he was going to score there. But we've still got the ball. And what can we do now? Ball's played in across. And great defending by the Stoke defender there. I mean, 4 minutes left and it was surely 2-1 QPR. But no, the defender got his foot in the way and dropped it behind. And the ball nearly ran through to Landon Dykes there. And Stoke can bring it away. 3 minutes left here at Loftus Road. And the ball's played across. We need to stay tight at the back here. There's only a minute left, but Stoke have got the possession. Ball's played out wide, back inside. Joe Allen gives it off. Joe Allen again, plays it in. He's got a chance here. Oh no! They've won it. Right at the end, Powell scored, and the defence just let that happen. It's 2-1 to Stoke right at the end of the game. They've turned it around from 1-0, from being 1-0 down. They've taken the lead, and I mean the defence was all over the place again. It's a good finish, really. I mean, he's kept it low. Keeper couldn't get near it, and it's just gone inside the post. Stoke are 2-1 up in this game, and there cannot be long left now. So, have we got time to get the ball forward one more time? I don't think we're going to have enough time here. And there it is. We've lost it right at the end of this game. It's a very disappointing result.
There's no doubt they'll be disappointed. No points
Yeah,
gained today.
it's not a
That
great
will hurt
result,
a
to be
little
honest
bit.
with you.
I think the manager knows
I
they weren't
mean, it
quite
is only
right
the
today.
second game of the
They need to
season,
regroup and go again.
but two defensive mistakes really, and
The
they've taken
attacker, to
advantage
say
of both
the
of them.
this man was the light
And we pick
bringer
up
for
our
this
first
side.
loss of the season,
Well, Freddie,
so
that late winner was the
it's
icing on
not
the
a
cake.
great
What a good
start after
performance
two
from him.
games. I believe we drew the first game 1-1, and we've just lost here today 1-0 up as well, on half time. A great time to score, and in the second half we gave it away, and Stoke leave with the 3 points. So we need to play better in our next game, really. So we've got some scout reports back for some left backs where we do want to strengthen. Lloyd Kelly again from Bournemouth, 71 rated, so that's quite decent. Brandon Galloway from Luton, 64, is not better than what we've got, so we'll leave him there. Same with Ryan Burke. Jaden Brown, 65. Yeah, we've got players with them better than them ratings already. And the same with Ethan Bristow. So, other than Lloyd Kelly, it was a bit of a wasted scout search for left backs there. But we start now. We've got Charlton in the Carabao Cup, so we begin our cup run, and it's a game it's a London derby, QPR versus Charlton at the Kai and Prince Foundation Stadium, and we're going to go with our second team in this game. We're going to make a few changes, get some of the fringe players in, and give some of the reserves a chance in like a first team game. So that's the lineup. We are at home. We are against lower league opposition. So I'm quite confident with the team I'm putting out. We should progress to the next round, but it's going to be tough. It is a London derby, QPR versus Charlton. Let's see how we can go. So I mentioned, I touched on it earlier about the length of time in between the in between the videos. Oh, it's an early chance. It's 1-0. Oh, 8 minutes in and we've got the lead already. Charlie Kelman with a goal, and it's a great start. It's a great little finish as well. That's lovely stuff. Get in there, Kelman. We know what he can do. I've said this all along. We know what he can do. And that's a great finish to give us a 1-0 lead against Charlton here in this Carabao Cup game in the first round. But yeah, back to what I was saying about the break in between the videos. Obviously, the Euros has been on, so let us know in the comment, guys, how you think the Euros are going now. I'm recording this video a day after all the group stages are finished, so we know the round of 16 lineup now. So if you're enjoying it, let us know. Drop a comment, just tell us who you think's going to win it and how you think the round of 16 is going to go. But back to this game now, and we've got a 1-0 lead after 17 minutes, but Charlton have got an attack here, and it's a great save. Oh, it was a big chance for Charlton there, and oh, what's he done? He's thrown it straight back to the player there. But good defending, but still not clear, and can Charlton create another attack? Ball in, and the 16-year-old youth keeper gets down and claims that. So Charlton showing their intent now. I mean, they're in the league below QPR, so they've got nothing to lose really. You could call them rivals, I suppose. They're not that far away from each other geographically, so the fans are making enough noise for Charlton to get up for this game. And oh, he's giving away a penalty. To me, that looked like a great tackle, but the referee doesn't think so. And I mean, the referee's got an haircut like that, so he definitely needs to get his eyes tested, I think. No, that's a great tackle. You cannot give that as a penalty. That is ridiculous. That's a great tackle. Just because he stumbled after the tackle, I don't know, he's given a penalty. And Charlton with a chance to draw this game level after 25 minutes. Up he steps, and it's 1-1. I mean, Charlton were starting to get some efforts at goal, so it's not completely against the run of play, but I mean, they're counting their lucky stars really there. They should never have been a penalty. I mean, it was a great tackle. But we can't dwell on it. Charlton have drawn it level, and we're in for a game now, I think. I mean, we went 1-0 up very early in the game, and then from there you just thought, well, we'd go on to win 4-5-0 here, but Charlton have got back into the game, and they've got their rewards there with an equaliser from the penalty spot. So, as I say, we've definitely got a game on our hands now. And that's a lovely ball over the top there. What can Willock do? He's in. And, oh, what a save by the keeper. And it's touched behind for the corner, but Willock was so close there to giving us a 2-1 lead. And the corner swung in, and the ball's bouncing, but it's headed out. But can we recycle it back in? That's a lovely little pass. Kelman, it's not far. It wasn't Kelman, it was Estevez.
Well, we just see his body position. And played the pass well.
40 minutes into the game, what can Charlton do here? We've managed to get a bit more of the ball since they equalised from the penalty spot, and we had a chance earlier. But now they've got the ball back in the QPR penalty box, and it's a bad clearance. It's danger still on, and he's turned in the box. He's sidestepped the challenge. Oh, it's a great tackle, and it's gone out for a goal kick, I believe. So coming up to half time now, Charlton have got another chance here, and the ball's cleared. But I tell you what, Charlton are giving everything in this game here. We've got to be careful, and I mean, even there, and we're lucky to be going in at half time 1-0, in my opinion. I mean, Charlton were putting us under pressure a lot of that first half. I mean, we went 1-0 up, but since then it's mainly been Charlton with attempts at goal. They got a very dubious penalty, but they weren't caring. They've converted that penalty. It's 1-0 here at half time in this first round Carabao Cup game. So into the second half, can we play a bit better than we did in the second half, and can we get the win here and progress into the next round? And we've started well. Here's Charlie Kelman. Oh, it's flashed wide. What a shot. What an effort that was. But he just couldn't get it on target. I mean, the keeper was left sprawling, but he just couldn't find the back of the net, and it stays 1-1. But it's a good start to the second half for us. Getting our attacking intentions shown early. So hopefully we can go on now and get the win we need. But Charlton are pressing here again, and the ball's across, and it's a good job. He stuck that out for a free kick there, because the Charlton player was behind him, and the ball swung in, and the header was not far away. He's headed it down into the ground. He's got too much on it, and I mean, if he headed that straight in, that was 2-1 to Charlton there. But he's put it wide, and Charlton on the attack again. But good defending there. Can we get forward? It seems to be we're really struggling to break down Charlton at the minute. But here's Kelman. He's had a long ranger, and the keeper has picked that straight up.
Yeah, the hardest thing is picking the flight up. Once he's done that, it's pretty simple.
Can we recycle it though? Kelman again. Ball through, and hesitation, and he's given away a free kick. He went to try and knock his foot round it, and the referee's given him a yellow card for his troubles as well. So Kelman goes into the book for a bit of a lazy striker's tackle, but the ball was there to be won. He just wasn't there. So we're going to mix it up a bit. We're going to take a couple of players off, and we're going to bring a couple on. 66 minutes on the clock. Let's see if we can turn this 1-1 draw into a win. And I said that in the last game against Stoke, and we lost. And oh my lord! Oh, he's just got to score. Oh God! I don't know what happened there. The ball hit the bar. I thought it went out of play, but it dropped down, and he just couldn't convert it. And we're lucky there. I mean, Charlton was so close to taking the lead there. But we've got a chance here with Kelman. He's played it in. Oh, that's a lovely ball. It's Dallin. And he's put it wide. I do not believe it. I do not believe it. He should have been scoring from there.
Well, that was the chance to take the
And the
lead,
way
but he just
we've played
persuaded
in
his
this
airfield.
game, we need to be taking them chances. There's still 15 minutes on the clock here. It's still 1-1, and Charlton have been a credit to their club today. The fans and the way the team have performed, they can be. Oh, they scored! It's 2-1. And just as I was talking about how well they've done and what a credit they could be, Stockley has banged it into the back of the net. And oh no, it's happened again. We've thrown away a 1-0 lead, and that's a great finish from Stockley. He's stuck his foot out from the crossing. He's kept it down well, and outside of the boot, he's curled it round the keeper. Charlton have got the lead here, and with 15 minutes to go, we're looking at a very early exit from the Carabao Cup. 4 minutes of added on time. It's 2-1 to Charlton, and Charlton have got the ball. It looks like the upset could be on here, but now we've got the ball back. Can we get forward quickly? Charlton have committed here. Charlie Kelman's in. Can Charlie Kelman bury it? Yes, he can. He's saved the day for QPR. We don't really deserve it, but he's put it into the back of the net for his second goal of the game. And he was very close to being offside there, but he's managed to score, and it's a great finish into the top corner. And it gives us a fighting chance of making it through to the next round. And as I've just said, we really don't deserve it. Charlton have done everything they can to win today, but they overcommitted right at the last minute there, and Kelman has made them pay. But we're at the end of the game now, and there goes the final whistle. So it's 2-2 here, and I believe it's going to go to penalties. I think the Carabao Cup goes straight to penalties. But yeah, I mean, with Charlie Kelman dug us out of the fire there. 2 goals today. He gave us a 1-0 lead. Charlton turned it round, but with 2 minutes of stoppage time left, Kelman has buried it to take it to a penalty shootout. Amos steps up with the first one, and the keeper has saved it. It's a bad start on penalties, and saved by the keeper. After one penalty, they've both missed. Here's Adoma. He's going for straight down the middle, and the keeper saved this one. Nobody wants to score penalties. Stockley. Oh, it's the same penalty and the same outcome. 4 penalties taken, none of them scored. Oh my lord, he's at the bar. And there's another save. 6 penalties have been taken and no one has scored. Up he steps. It's a risky penalty, but it's 1-0. It's the first penalty that's been converted. And oh, he stuck it over the bar, and we've got a chance here to win the game with 2 converted penalties. I mean, it's ridiculous. There's so many red dots on that score sheet there. Dallin steps up. Oh, he's hit the bar. He's hit the bar. Charlton with a chance to take this into sudden death, and I mean, this is just ridiculous. And he's hit the bar. We've gone through. We've won 1-0 on penalties, and it went all the way to 5 penalties each. And we've won 1-0. I cannot believe it. He's hit the bar. And the Charlton penalty straight after that hit the bar as well. It's crazy. What a crazy penalty shootout that was. And on a night where we didn't really deserve to go through, we've managed to sneak it on penalties. 1-0 against Charlton. We're through to the second round of the Carabao Cup. But we're now going to look at, we want to strengthen in that right midfield position. So I'm going to have a look in the Premier League for some players who we might be able to get on loan. And Albrighton there wouldn't be a bad shout, you know. I mean, he's a good player, Albrighton. We're going to get Stuart Armstrong on the list as well. These are older players here who might be allowed to leave on loan. And if we can pick up an Albrighton or that Stuart Armstrong or even this Helder Costa, if we can get one of them on loan for the season, it will be quite a capture, really. I mean, just looking at that from the start of it, Albrighton just took my fancy straight away. So I think we might go in for Albrighton. It's a very realistic transfer, I suppose. That's if Leicester will let him out on loan. But I think it all makes sense, really, because he's got that Premier League winning experience. He's 30 years old, but I mean, he could bring something to this QPR team if we can get him in on loan. So we're gonna try and I want to have a little look at Arnautovic as well, because I know he got sent to China. But I'm not sure like what his value is going to be on this. I mean, he's 31 years old. He's 82 rated, 23 million quid. So I doubt that they'll let him out on loan. But we've heard stories that Arnautovic is not happy in China. He made a wrong decision leaving West Ham, and I mean it'd be a very bold statement if we could get him in, but they're not interested in letting him out on loan. And we're going to go through the list now of players who we think might be allowed out on loan. And as you can see, no one is really... A lot of them don't want to go. So now it all does rest on Albrighton. And, that's good news. Right. It looks like Leicester might be interested in sending Mark Albrighton out on loan to us. And I mean, as I've just said, he was my number one choice in that list of players, really, with what he brings and the realisticness of this transfer. So let's see if we can get him in on a 1 year loan deal. I mean, get him in for our first season in the Championship. It could make the difference between us being a relegation / mid-table team to being a team fighting for promotion. They're happy to let him go out on a 1 year loan deal. So let's see what his wages are like. We've got the money there to make this happen. This will be a very bold statement from QPR to get Mark Albrighton in. So let's see what his wages are like. Hopefully it won't eat up too much to the budget. So we want to try and get him 35, 65 grand, because he's on like 59 grand a month. So it's quite a lot of money, but we'd still be left with a nice bit of money. Oh, they want 60-40. We was never going to get him for 35%. 60-40 they want. We're going to try and bring that down a little bit, though. We'll bring that down to 40-60. It still leaves us with a bit of money to make a sign-in at left-back. Hopefully Leicester will take this. Oh, they want 50-50, which is £29,500 a month. The budget still looks pretty decent. If we can bring in a left back, then yeah, we're going to take this. We want Albrighton in. Mark Albrighton has joined QPR on a 1 year loan deal. So, well, no, actually, we need him to accept it first. But Leicester have agreed on the terms. So now it all just depends on what the player says. But there he is. Let's see if we can get him. He's coming. We've got him in. He's happy with the move. What a signing this is. He's on a 1 year loan deal. He's going to be a very important player for QPR. Mark Albrighton, welcome to the club. And now we've made 4 signings and things are starting to take shape. Halilovic was the first signing. Ronan Curtis on the left the second. Steve Cook the third. And we have just got in Mark Albrighton on loan from Leicester City. So we're going to go through some more left backs here. We've got some more final scout reports in. Christopher Lenz, 25, contract expiring in 11 months. 2.1 million rated. So that could be a signing we pursue. Katabach as well. He's got good potential, 70 rated. So we definitely need to strengthen in the left back position because we've only got one player there at the minute. So we are going to be looking for someone over 66 rated to go straight into the first time. And there's a lot of joy in this German league for left backs. We're getting a lot of scout reports in, and they're all good overall rated for quite cheap money as well. So Brandon Williams and Matt Target, I mean, they're ones for the future if we can get him in the future, or maybe even if we can get him in on loan. But we're going to pursue some left backs now. We're going to see what we can do. And I did like the look of this Christopher Lenz when he come up on the scout report. So let's get him into the office. He's got 11 months on his contract left, so we might be able to knock him down to a price that's affordable. And I mean, this could be the final jigsaw in the puzzle. I mean, if we make this, we're offering him $1.5 million, and his current value is 2.1. So let's see. Well, they want Ben Amos plus Luke Amos, sorry, plus 40 grand. So that doesn't make sense to me. I mean, it's a good offer, but I don't really want to let Amos go after leaving Tom Carroll go. So we're going to offer him 1.75 million quid. It leaves us with enough. Yes, they've agreed on it. So Christopher Lenz is 2.1 million rated. We've just gotten in for 1.75. 25 years old, 71 rated. Let's bring him in. Let's bring him into the negotiation table. Let's see if we can make a deal with Christopher Lenz. If we can, I mean, we haven't got a lot of money, so this would probably be the last signing that we can make unless we can shift some players out. But I mean, I did say all the positions that I identified at the start of this series, this would be the last player to fulfill all of them positions. So I'm very happy with the business that we've made so far. And yeah, I mean, this will just be the icing on the cake, really. So his wage is quite low, really. So we might be able to make this work with not a lot of money. So we're going to offer him 4 years. I think that's a good for a 25-year-old player. He wants to play in England. Oh, he wants a 2-year deal. I'm not very happy with that. I think we'll have to offer him a 3-year deal, and let's see if he fancies that. If we get him on a 3-year deal, it's not what we wanted really, but you know, we'll see what he says. Yeah, he's happy with that. So 3-year deal. Let's see. I mean, we're happy with that. I suppose we wanted it to be a 4-year deal, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, and we do want to make this transfer to work. We do want to get this transfer over the line. So yeah, no release clause. Nah, doesn't make sense. Don't need to include it. Leave it out. Let's just talk money now, eh? Let's sit down and we'll talk cold hard cash. What do you want a week, son? To bring you over to West London to play at the Kai and Prince Foundation Stadium. What do you want? What do you want in your bank balance, son? Talk to us. But he's not giving us nothing. We've got to offer him the salary. So he's on 14.5 grand a week. So we're going to offer him 18 grand a week plus a 15 grand signing on bonus. And it leaves us with £197,000 in the transfer budget. But it does. He's happy with that. Welcome to the club, Christopher Lenz. Straight in at left back there. He can also play left midfield or left wing back. So if we do ever change it up, he's very versatile. So I'm quite happy with that signing. I'm very happy with the business that we've made there. We've made 5 signings. And there you see it. Christopher Lenz has met Eddie Howe, and they've presented him with his shirt. Bought in from Union Berlin for 1.75 million quid. He was worth 2.1, so we've got ourselves a very good deal there. But welcome to the club, Christopher Lenz. Let's see now, in our 3rd game, can we get our first win of this campaign? We go away to Luton Town. We've got all our players are in. We've got the team that we want. yeah, very happy with that. Lenzin makes his debut at left back. Steve Cook at centre back. All Brighton's making his debut at right midfield. Halilovic and Curtis. Their Halilovic's third game, Curtis's second game for QPR. So 5 new signings, all first team quality. We're going away to Luton. Let's get this show under the road, on the road even. And it's Luton with the early possession of the ball. 4 minutes on the clock, and they're keeping it well, and we're just standing off, telling them to come at us. Oh, and now he's got a chance here, and it's a good save. Steve Cook with a clearance as well, and he can bring it forward here. Here is Christopher Lenz, and his first touch of the ball for QPR, and he's brought it forward. Smart play inside. Charlie Austin here, ball out wide. All Brighton. Swings it in, great ball, Charlie Austin. Oh my God, oh it was Chair. How has Chair missed that? If it was Charlie Austin, that was 1-0 surely, but it wasn't him. And Ilias Chair has squandered a golden opportunity for us. A free header from about 6 yards out, and he's put it wide. It was a terrible header. But here's Halilovic. What can he do here? We're on the front foot early in this game, and it's a feeble attempt. It's a very feeble attempt, but it's a great start from us. Very fast-paced game, this one. Luton are at home. They're the home team. Oh, and he's got a chance here. He's sidestepped the challenge. He's got the chance, and a great save from the keeper. But the ball's not cleared. Oh, it's 1-0. Goal by Moncur. Can't attach any of the blame to the keeper there. He made a great save to keep it out, but the ball just it stayed in the danger zone, and Moncur has buried it to give Luton a 1-0 lead. It was a great save that, but we just couldn't get it out, and I think it was DeWitt's there or Dickey keeping him onside. I mean, yeah, it was Dickey, and that's not a great bit of play for. I mean, he was pretty much standing on the goal line, so if he stepped up quicker, we could have caught Moncur offside there, but he hasn't, and Luton have taken the lead. And they've got the ball again, and they're working it down this left-hand side again. What can they do here? They can score again. That's what they can do. And it's that man again. It's 2-0 to Luton, and we've fallen to pieces in this first half. In this a 10-minute period in this first half, we have given ourselves a mountain to climb in this game. It's bad defending. He's left there all alone, and he's buried his header to the keeper's left. Yeah, he got his hand on it as well. I mean, really, the keeper could have done better there, I suppose. It's 2-0 though. Moncur with 2 goals for Luton. It's not good. And they've got the ball again. They're attacking us again. Surely not. The ball's in, and it's a penalty. Oh my God. And Rob Dickey, I mean, he's not having a great game. He's given away a penalty. And I mean, that is very, very, very soft. It's just ridiculous. But up he steps. He's got a chance to give him a 3-0 lead here. It's 3-0 to Luton. And we have absolutely crumbled in this first half. Yusufa with the goal from the penalty spot. And I mean, this is just not good at all. We're 3-0 down. And it's not even half time yet. It's coolly converted. Keeper was sent the wrong way. He slotted it into the other side. And yeah, I mean, all the hopes and expectations going into this game of getting our first win of the season. And yeah, we're 3-0 down after 37 minutes. So not good. Not good at all. But can we work in? Here's Curtis, and oh, how has he missed?
Oh, it was a great opportunity. Sometimes
How
those
has he
guys
managed to
power
do
that
that?
placement.
I
He should have
mean,
put his mark on
it's
there.
a bad miss. Eddie Howe is just furious. I mean, if we wanted to get back into this game, we should have scored then, and then who knows what would have happened. But Luton with another chance here just before half time, and we just cannot get the ball off him. Oh, that's a great save by the keeper. It could have been 4. I mean, the defence just couldn't touch him, and Dieng has made a good save there, though. I mean, this is not good from QPR. Corner swung in, headed out. We need to see this through to half time now. And he's dancing through again. The ball's played in. It's 4-0. He looked offside. No, the goal's given. It's 4-0. Just before half time. And I mean, at 3-0, it's a very tough ask. But if you do get that first goal, you've got all chance of bringing it back. But at 4-0, what are you going to do? I mean, it's not even after. The whistle for half time will go from the kickoff. But we're 4-0 down away to Luton, and it's been a horror game for QPR. This is just, it's unbelievable. I cannot believe we're playing like this, to be honest with you. It's been all Luton. We've had a couple of chances. Ronan Curtis should have pulled it back to 3-1. And yeah, I mean, it's not good at all. It's half time, and we're 4-0 down here at Kenilworth Road. And players' heads are down. We really need to sort this out for the second half, because this could be a humiliating defeat if we don't. We need to at least show some fight now and try and get a couple of goals to improve that goal difference. And the ball across here to Curtis again. He's got another chance, and he took too long. It's a good tackle, and it's a corner. I mean, he should have shot sooner. And I'm not. I mean, it's only his second game for the club, so we're not going to vilify him. But I mean, we do want our new signings to make a difference, and he's had a chance there to do that. So the corner's come in, and it's played in the right area, but we just cannot seem to get past this Luton defence. Here's Halilovic again. Played in. Oh, he went for the shot on the turn, but the defender was there, and Luton can bring it away. But it's encouraging. It's very encouraging this second half. We've had more of the ball, and Curtis is in again for the third time, and he's pulled it wide. He's having a very bad day at the office, old Ronan Curtis. 3 chances in the game, and he hasn't taken one. And Luton, can they haven't really done much in the second half, but they've made it 5. They don't really deserve that goal in the second half. It has all been QPR, and we've had most of the chances in the second half. But they've grabbed the goal right at the end, and they've made it 5-0. So it's a pretty humiliating defeat coming towards the end of this episode. I mean, let's hope in episode 5 that we can turn this round, because our first game we drew 1-1, and in both games in today's episodes we've suffered defeats. Stoke beat us 2-1 right at the end, but Luton have had an absolute field day against us today, and they've run out 5-0 winners. It's unbelievable. It's a very bad result, and we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board to figure out what's gone wrong today, because that is just, we can't let that happen too many times. Moncur got an hat-trick in that game. He goes on with a match ball, but we just go home with questions. Where do we go from here? 3 games into the season, and I mean, yeah, it's not great. But yeah, so we're gonna change Fujimoto's position to centre back. I mean, if you watched the previous episodes, like I think mainly the pre-season games, he was playing right back, and he's just a massive geezer. So I think he's more suited to centre back. So we'll stick him on a development plan. We'll try and get his rating up. But here is the league table, and it's very grim reading. We are pretty much bottom of the table, albeit by 1 point. The goal difference is -6. After 3 games, it's not where we want to be, but it's what we've been given. So here's the rest of the table. And this is the end of the episode. So I hope you've enjoyed episode 4, guys. I promise the break in between the next episode won't be as long as episode 3 and episode 4 was. We need to do better in the next episode. So stay tuned for that. Remember to like and subscribe and enjoy yourselves. Bye, guys.